Hey Dave, happy birthday. Have you had a nice birthday so far?
Thanks, Kirsten. I've had a great birthday. Spent time with my family this morning, and only thing that'll make it better is a major league win against the Cardinals tonight.
I love it. And today you guys are playing against a pitcher that's had a lot of success against your offense. How do you plan to attack Jack Flaherty?
You know what? I don't know. I really enjoy watching him pitch, compete. He's from Los Angeles County, so obviously, sure as a Dodger fan, loves coming here and showing family and friends and putting his best foot forward. So it's a tall task, but I like our guy too. And this is going to be a lot of good energy. I think the day game yesterday to recover last night, our guys are in a good spot. It's going to be a good baseball game.
And you have Zach playing at second. Is this a spot that you could see him at for a bit here, especially with all of the injuries?
I just think that the great thing about Zach is I can plug him in anywhere on the diamond. So, tomorrow might be somewhere else, but I just feel comfortable with the glove and the at-bat quality.
And having him as well as Cody back, when you've been working on the lineups these past few days, has it just been so much easier with having the additional depth with them back?
It has. It has. I think that you can see we've leaned on Max a lot. We've leaned on CT a lot. And so to be able to spell those guys is huge. It's individually great for the club. So to have those guys that you trust and can perform, it just makes our club better. So yeah, it's been a long time coming to get those two guys back. And we got Plunkett coming hopefully on the road trip too.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Mike DiGiovanna. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, were you guys able to identify what caused Mookie's allergic reaction yesterday?
No, we couldn't. It was something that was sort of never happened before. We got some prescription stuff for his eyes, and as the game went on, it was fortunate that he got some work in with our hitting guys. So to take care of the eye situation, he has clarity now, literally and figuratively. And so, yeah, he's in a good place. And he also got some work in yesterday. So it was a win-win.
So in terms of avoiding something like this, it's more a factor of just having the right medication on hand?
Yeah, but the thing is, Mike, it's something that's never happened to Mookie. So we will have it on hand going forward, yes.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Fabiana Adaya. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, I know it's only been a couple days, but what have you thought about how Cody's looked so far at the plate since he's been back?
I love the compete in the box. I think that Gosman really good. Forgot who else we faced on that Saturday, Webb. But Cody's fine. I just don't think that I can come in and expect him to just go out there and catch fire. I think that he expects that from himself, which is great. But him being a presence and playing Gold Glove defense just makes us better in itself. But, as he continues to accrue at bats, he'll be just fine.
And it wasn't like a traditional spring training for him by any means, and just get hurt about 4 games into the season. I mean, how much do you feel like that's affected him, just not being able to get a regular runway of at-bats?
A lot. Players are very routine regimented, and to log those at bats, to kind of go through things and work through your swing, it's important. And he didn't have that going into this year, but right now he's healthy, and there's certain times where you got to kind of just make it work on the fly. And Cody's an easy guy for me to trust.
And I know you said that you're looking to get him possibly a start at first base in the next couple of days. Have you pinpointed when that will be?
No, that's more contingent on Max, and I don't know if that's going to happen this time around. We'll just see as we look out, but for him, it's like riding a bike. I'll encourage him to keep taking grounders once in a while, but that's more of to spell him, to spell Max. But obviously, I want to get Albert in one of these games against his former club. So I think looking out, it'll be a possibility. And there's also double switch situations where I could see him at the end of the game there too.
Thanks, Dave.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead, Bill.
Happy birthday, young man.
Hi, thank you, young man. I feel young. Thank you.
Can you be more specific on the plan for Pollock? How many more games does he need to play?
Pollock, they were off yesterday. He'll play today and tomorrow, and he will travel with us on Thursday.
And the other guys, Gratterall and Gonsolin, do we know when they're pitching again?
So Tony is going to throw another in a game with our AAA club on Wednesday. And the goal is 5 and 70-ish, something like that. And after that, if it goes well, then he'll rejoin us for the next turn. With Brewstar, he's going to be in a simulated game, I think today, Bill, and it'll be at 25 pitches. And hopefully if that goes well, we can kind of, we'll just make a decision on where he goes next.
So he's at CBR still?
He is.
Or is he with Oklahoma City?
I think he's with the OKC team, Bill, but quote me, but don't quote me.
The defense you're getting from Gavin Lux, how would you estimate it?
I would say it's been above average. I think I thought second base, I think above average. I think that there's some plays that at short, I think he could have finished, but the overall body of work through however many games we've played, above average, and we've needed every bit of it.
And we talked about this a little when he moved over to shortstop to begin with. Do you think it has freed him up mentally for the rest of his game?
I do, but I can't have it. We can't have it be the sole reason or main driver. And I say that because we've got another guy coming back at some point to play shortstop. So I do think that it might have freed him up a little bit, but Gavin is mature enough to know that, he's a baseball player. And when he goes back to second base, when Corey comes back, I expect the same intent, compete, and at bat quality and defense.
Thank you, Dave.